Alright, this is stage 8, the final stage in Wizards and Warriors. And, for Wizards and Warriors, all stages, which is the category we are learning right now. This stage is all about scarcity. They designed it to where you are supposed to get 100 gems, but they made it so that you can only pick about 50 of them up in this level, and then you have to get the rest of them from enemy drops. But the drop rate is actually very, very low here. So you're meant to fight a whole bunch of enemies a bunch of times until you actually get the gem count that you need. But we can get our way around that. So we are going to pick up every single gem that is in this stage. But we're also going to utilize the hidden block trick that we did in stage 5 in the tree here as well. And let's get to it then. So right when you enter, I'll start the state over again. You're going to go left, jump up and hit that with your axe. You're going to drop down on the left side, hit the torches because they have a chance to drop a gem. Keep falling down, falling down, falling down. Grab these 2 gems. We're going to jump up, grab this gem, kill enemies along the way. This level is pretty straightforward once you get into it. Grab every single gem that you see, and then right here is where it starts everything else starts to happen. If you ever see a gem from an enemy, just go pick it up, trust me on that, because they will always drop gems that are worth 2, so it's always worth it to go pick them up. So right here I have 2 different hidden blocks. Both of them have 5 gems each in them, so I want to make sure that I pick up 4 gems and then move to the other one and scroll the first one off screen, and then pick up 4 gems in that one. But I'm going to only do that once at the moment, and then come back to it later. So I'm going to do this once on my way up through the rest of the level, and then I'm going to finish off the gem grind here. So right here, right after this, after you've jumped up the steps, right after this block that's sitting there, you're going to jump 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right above these steps is the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to leave those for now. I'm going to go over here, jump on this block, levitate, jump up. I can jump a little higher because I got the jump potion, but ignore that for now. We're going to grab this gem. We're going to jump up and aim for this gem as well. Jump up to the left. Hit the torches on your way up if they happen to be in good spots where you're jumping. So yeah, after you go left, go to the right twice. You're going to need to float jump with the feather over to the left. Then we're going to jump all the way over to the right, grab this gem. Then we're going to jump up all the way to the left, grab the red key, which we do need to exit the stage with. Generally, I don't go for this torch because it's a little bit out of the way. You can if you want to, but, you risk losing time if there's not a gem actually inside of it. So it's something that I normally don't go for. So after I grab the red key, I'm going to come down and grab this gem here, and then I'm going to fall on this side here and grab all 3 gems that are on the right side there. Now at this point, I'm going to hope that I get gems from enemy drops, but I'm also going to use that hidden block glitch in order to actually go further. So I need to make sure that, again, that I leave 4 in each one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Be very aware that enemies love to come up underneath you while you're in the middle of doing that, and make you jump a second time, in which case you may have actually eaten already one of the gems that you need for it, and you may have counted too far, and you'll no longer have access to that block. So just be very aware if you end up jumping on top of an enemy that you might have picked up a second gem right away, and you need to stop at that gem cache and go to the next one just in case. So I picked up our 4 there. We're going to run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kill some enemies. Now I have to move over far enough that it scrolls the first block off screen, which means I go to the end of the stairs here, like just past this block. So now I'm going to run up to the stairs 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'm going to run past this window, and then go back to this one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go over to the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, past the window, and we're just going to keep doing this until we reach 100 gems. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta got 92, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And here, since I had 92, I'm just going to go ahead and pick up that last one. I'm going to grab one more gem, and then that's the end of it. So keep track of it to where you're getting to where it's like, oh, I have 10 gems left. That means, or, you know, less than 10 gems. That means I can pick up all 5 of them in one of them because I don't need to go back to it anymore. So now that I have 100 gems, I have the red key. I'm now ready to go in to fight the final boss of Malkill, the wizard. The one wizard of Wizards and Warriors. This fight is awful, I'm not gonna lie. You're hoping that he spawns in front of you in the very specific spot that we're gonna stand in. It's the best spot in the entire room to get spawns out of him. You can hit him in like 3 different places, but he will spawn randomly around the room. And he may take, 20 seconds before he even appears on screen. Sometimes. So just be aware if you're playing all stages and everything, this could very well easily end your run just based on randomness. So now that you're aware of that, I'm actually going to take a death here just so I have full health going in. Normally I wouldn't do that, I would just go straight in, but for the purposes of this I wanted to show a little bit more as I go in with it. Alright, so as soon as I enter, I'm going to run left. Wow, that was an interesting spot. I'm going to run left and down into this spot right here. Now you see there's a platform above me, a platform all the way to the right side of the screen, and the ground right underneath where I'm at. The best spot to stand is going to be right under here. So if you levitate, you can see Kuros' helmet kind of lines up with that middle piece of the platform above me. You're kind of looking to stand right here, and then you're going to start kicking. Now you're hoping that Malkill appears in front of you on this spot. If he does, this is going to be a very, very fast fight. But if he doesn't, like you can see right here, he hasn't appeared for a long time. So you're just kind of out of luck. Now this is only one method you can use to kill him. This is by far the faster way to do it, but you do have to have him spawn directly in front of you to have it work. The other way, which can be a little bit more consistent, but it generally is slower, is you just go right here, you levitate up, and you start throwing axes here, because now you're covering 2 different options. So you're now covering that one there with the axe, and then you're covering the one on the platform with the sword. Just like that. So those are the 2 different methods you can use to fight him with. You can swap in the middle of them if you feel like he's going to one or the other more. Feel free to swap it up how you want, but just keep in mind that he just tends to appear randomly at will, and you can't really do anything about it. He'll turn into the ghost, you get the key, and then as soon as you get the key, that's the end of the game. You run in, and as soon as you hit that blue door, that is time. That is the end of it. I want to make a note, though, before I do that, that sometimes when you enter into this room, you'll kind of get a glitched fight. And by that, I mean, all of a sudden, you'll see the magic shot that Malkill has just start flying from random locations at timed intervals, just towards you. And you can't really do anything about that. Just sometimes that happens. If you have enough health and you can kill them fast enough, it's fine, but sometimes you just got to be aware of where those are coming from. You got to attack them so that you don't take hits. Either that or take a death so that it stops. But I'll try this once more, see what it gives me, and then that'll be the end of it. Alright. If you're doing this method right here, you also want to make sure that you... Oh, that was very good. Hit him 3 times. Ooh, very, very good. Oh, why can't I get this in an actual run? That was amazing. Now he's only got 1 health left, so I'm going to do this method here, because I'll cover more ground with that. I'm going to kick the ghosts, and then that's the end of it. Man, that was an amazing pattern. Why can't I get that in runs most often? But, yeah, so that's the end of the game. You run into the blue door. Time was as soon as you hit that. And that's it. You have officially learned how to speedrun Wizards and Warriors all stages. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it was very informative. If it wasn't, let me know. I'd like the feedback. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed. And good luck on your runs.